I'm Dave Chappelle, and I just wanted to remind the audience that the only thing more frightening than watching a black man be honest in America is being an honest black man in America. Has anyone ever listened to me do comedy? Have I not ever said anything about these things before?
And everybody calls me crazy. You know, I mean, it was just...
You're hearing on the news things like he's gone crazy, which never sounded, that didn't sound right, you know? And
well, you know, maybe I know stuff people don't want me to talk about, so
right.
we don't want other people to believe, so they'll call me crazy.
I got a lot to say about that. I'm not... I should just... Come on, man. Can't anybody... Am I the only one that can... Can you see the codes, Sherrod? You see the codes. You see the codes, right? It's always about something.
Because, you know, when you're a guy that generates money,
yeah,
people have a vested interest in controlling.
But I know why. I figured out why they want to hear from me, and it's serious. The only reason people want to hear from people like me is because you trust me.
I'm waiting for you to say something. So what does that make me, a follower?
Okay, well, I said it behind what many others were already doing. And the commentary after it was very heady and intellectual, and I was shocked that nobody ever talked about what it feels like to watch a man get murdered that way by a man in a police uniform.
You don't expect me to be perfect, but I don't lie to you. I'm just a guy, and I don't lie to you. And every institution that we trust lies to us.
It's all fucking connected. It's a very flimsy system of pseudo or false morality. I watched one of these nature shows one time, and they were talking about how a bushman finds water when it's scarce. And they do what's called a salt trap. I didn't know this. Apparently baboons love salt.
Okay.
So they put a lump of salt in a hole, and they wait for the baboon. The baboon comes, sticks his hand in the hole, grabs the salt makes his hand bigger, and he's trapped. He can't get his hand out. Now, if he's smart, all he does is let go of the salt. Baboon doesn't want to let go of the salt. Then the bushman just comes, takes the baboon, throws him in the cage, and gives him all the salt he wants.
Don't forget who I am. Don't forget what I am. I am a black dude. And don't ever forget how I got here. My ancestors were kidnapped. I don't even know where the fuck I'm from. They were put on the bottom of boats. They sailed them across the Atlantic. Many of them died. Only the strongest survived. And once they got here, they beat the humanity out of my people. All these fucking police had their hands in their pockets. Who are you talking to? What are you signifying? That you can kneel on a man's neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds and feel like you wouldn't get the wrath of God. That's what is happening right now.
And then the baboon gets thirsty. The bushman lets him out the cage. The first place the baboon runs to is water. The bushman follows him, and they both drink to their fill. And in that analogy, I felt like the baboon. But I was smart enough to let go of the salt.
That's the motherfucking Capitalist Manifesto. And that's why I went to South Africa.
A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Are you out of your fucking mind if you can't see that? And these niggas say, why isn't David Chappelle saying anything? Because David Chappelle understands what the fuck he is seeing. And these streets will speak for themselves whether I'm alive or dead.
But it was a weird thing to get called crazy. At first it was scary, and then now I feel like it's liberating. Like, I feel free, like I can just say what I want to do what I want. They already call me crazy.